Actually, because I'm doing this, I can just watch YouTube. Hello, Taiyuki. Ah, I got you. I'll drink some water. And I've already spilled water on myself. Perfect. Okay. Let's just start on this. I got hair to complete it. Now, I want it to look as good as the way it does now. But make sure first that if I add a paint layer like this, it's not gonna ruin it. No. But I do need to make these a little make this a little lighter. I don't know. Maybe it needs to be a darker color. If it does, we know how to do that. You know what I haven't seen in a long time? Where's Mr. Distractible? There we go. I don't think we're gonna get through all these tonight, but that's fine. I just wanna watch some because it's been a while since I've gotten distractible. Okay, if I start laughing out of nowhere, there's because I'm listening to a podcast. It might be much easier to stream this here if TikTok wasn't silly. There's bugs in my skin. No, no, no. No, don't dance in the bugs in my skin. That's not funny. Oh shit, Zomer, what time is it for you? I just realized it's probably early for you, because usually when I streamed around like 2 o'clock. Yeah, I figured. It's pretty early in the morning for you. So what a late night stream for me is, is an early morning for you. We've got some... I've got some brain rot for you here down in the bottom right corner, but it's not like random videos. I actually recorded that one. I was playing Outlast Trials with the boys last night. Oh, boys all night. Just got in bed. Oh, okay. Damn, that's a long time to be playing. 7 in the morning and you're about to go to sleep. I mean, to be fair, I won't be sleeping until like 5 because that's my schedule. But, I don't know. I don't think you have a schedule like that. Go to game. It is a go to game. Minecraft's awesome. I have to... Hold on. As you can see, I'm redrawing my VTuber. I haven't been taking all the time that I'm supposed to be doing this to do it. So, yeah. 1 second, ad. All good. Come play. There's not even music on, I'm just singing. Oh my god, you've just subscribed with Prime. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, I kind of forgot that I had actual like viewers sometimes. You're not here often, but then again, I also took a break. And by took a break, I mean it's still actively going. I'm just trying to make money off of what I can. Welcome back, welcome back. I am... It gave me ads even after subbing. Oh, well, maybe it's like it already gave you the ad, and it was just like oh, we have to make our money somehow. Like, we've already started the ad, we might as well continue with them, right? So maybe that's why. I don't know. Don't blame me. Blame Twitch. That's all I can really tell you. I want to make sure of something. Can you hear the shitty Spotify music? I just want to make sure that's working and stuff. Okay, is it like too loud? Is it quiet? Is it just like it's good? It's just mostly meant to be background audio. It's not supposed to be like a ba 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 ba. You know what I mean? I hear epic lo-fi beats to 72. That's not what it is. I swear it's not that. I would get copyrighted so fast. Which is actually the reason why I'm doing this. Okay, it's good. When I first started streaming, I really had a lot of issues with wanting to listen to music during a stream, but also not being able to do that because I would either have to get permissions from the person who made the song, or I've been good and safe though, but yeah, of course. I've been fan flippin-tastic, working my ass off at a warehouse. But yeah, I mean, I just really don't want to get DMCA'd, especially like now that I can actually start making money off of Twitch. I'm not gonna lose that. If you know what I mean. Oh my god, I'm gonna end up copying it the way I don't want it to be. Been trying to make some ends meet, and by ends meet I mean I need to save a lot of money because I'm trying to move, but also survive, really, because either I've been stuck at a shitty job, or I've been like not having a job. Last summer was terrible. I don't remember I don't know if you were there when it happened, but I genuinely just didn't have money or a job, really. I mean, I worked at Amazon, but that wasn't a lot. So I needed, it was a lot, actually. It wasn't it was a lot of money, but it was also it was killing me type of work. And it was usually for places that I've been working at, like at RMA or Racetrack or whatever, I don't really have that much of an issue because the work I've been doing is proportionate to the pay I've been getting. Not that I think that they weren't, well, they definitely weren't paying me enough. It's Amazon. But yeah, I did work at Amazon for a little bit and it wasn't fun. Does that look right? Oh my god, okay, the sizing's off anyway, so I have to... Let me check first. Does that look... Oh, let me turn that guy off too. That looks fine, right? If I... erase this, oops. But yeah, I mean, I'm working at another shitty warehouse job. That looks fine. Okay, I can work with that. Another shitty warehouse job, oh my god, another shitty warehouse job I worked at, and it's not, I'm currently working at it, so I'm not gonna say any names about it. But it's really just taking so much energy. The fuck happened with the hack though? With the hack too? Oh, the Haxon just stopped watching my streams, really. Hello, Drifter Dime on TikTok. Welcome into the stream. I think Hack just stopped watching after a bit. He doesn't really like any of the Hollow Knight I've been doing. I mean, neither of you, so. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I was like, Haxon, that's crazy. That's a long time ago, and I think you know why. Hack was, there was, yeah. I got it now. So I was trying to, for legal reasons, I'm not gonna say this as badly as it could be sounding like, but I wanted to play Tomodachi Life, the Dream or something. But I don't have a Nintendo Switch, nor do I plan on getting one, nor did I plan on paying for the game if I did get one, if that makes sense. Yeah, it was like my, you know Moon, right? Moon's been in a couple of streams, and they've even played a couple games with us. They probably haven't been on call or anything, but they've played a couple of games. They did the same thing. They have a Nintendo Switch, but they weren't going to pay for the game because that's stupid. It's Nintendo, right? And then, yeah, I got pinged when the message, so I can always send shit. Yes. Anyways, they sent me a couple of links because they were giving me the links that they used because we really wanted to play. Me, Alex, and Kyle all wanted to play Tomodachi Life Living the Dream or whatever. And it turns out, and it wasn't like Moon's fault. Moon just didn't have, didn't know, genuinely. It wasn't on them. They just didn't know that they sent the wrong one, if that makes sense. And in doing so, sent me a virus link and not an actual game link, if that makes sense. And it's all good. I'm gonna like knock on wood because I don't have any wood because everything in America is made of cheap plastic, cardboard, and plasterboard. But I'm crossing my fingers when I say this. They didn't get to do much. They as soon as it all happened, when they started sending pictures to everybody, it was just this one Bitcoin thing, and I was like, okay, that's fine. But as soon as that happened, my best friend of like years sent me a text message being like, hey, did your Discord get hacked? And I was like, let me check. And I immediately went on my computer and deleted all the malware, disconnected myself from the Ethernet, all that stuff. But it was like, it didn't seem like they wanted much. Like, they just wanted to promote their Bitcoin, which was in a really silly way, like a waste of your own time, really. Because one, you could have done so much more. Two, like, did you at least check if anybody that you sent it to enjoys or even thinks about enjoying Bitcoin? Was my concern, because like nobody I know cares about Bitcoin, so they knew it was like a weird thing, because it was like, Maze doesn't care about that stuff. What the fuck are they sending it to me for? But it was really funny. So I deleted all the malware and all that stuff. Hackers, if you're going to hack me, please do the maximum damage. No. I'm very happy that that's all they did. Hackers only use gaining full access to people's account from promoting crypto no one will buy, please. Like, okay, they not only got access to my Discord, right? It wasn't just, and I could tell it was from my PC. And I could tell it was from the link they sent me. And the only reason why I know that is because they only had access to my Discord, nothing anywhere else, none of my other personal social media. In fact, they got access to my Microsoft account for a little bit, but as soon as everything happened, I had already changed the password and everything, so I didn't even have time to do anything on there. Well, that's what I'm saying, though, is they only got access to my PC. They didn't get access to any of my accounts or anything, because getting access to my Discord account is fucking insane. I have every possible measure to deal with that. But if you're on my PC, then it doesn't matter, because my PC is logged into my Discord. So, and that's what I mean. And the only reason why I know like they only got access to my PC again is because they had also gotten my Discord notoriously bad for security. Yes, they have bad data leaks, really bad data leaks, which is why we don't really trust them with a lot of stuff. But again, they only got into one email of mine, which was the email my PC runs on. So there's not a lot there, is what I'm saying. So I don't think they did much because they didn't have access to much. But then again, you have access to an entire PC. I have 10 terabytes of storage, and you could have done a lot. You could have genuinely installed a pipe bomb into my PC and blown it up. You could have gotten me doxxed on all my platforms. You could have tried. Well, you wouldn't have been able to access my money. I don't even have access to my money. I have no money. But like, you know what I mean? Like, they could have done a lot more. I'm happy that it was just a couple of pictures. But yeah. I changed every password I deleted everything. Definitely minimal damage, everything was deleted by the time I saw the pings anyways. That's good. Like, literally, it was 7 o'clock in the morning, and that was another big tell. Because nobody I know is up that early. Besides my best friend, I don't actually know when they go to sleep ever. But like, that was... And it wasn't like it was I can tell it was really funny to them, because I genuinely just don't give a shit about crypto, like a single bit. And it wasn't just my server, it was everybody's server. It was DMs, but I'm not in a lot of servers, and I'm not like, I don't text a lot of people, so it wasn't insane. Any slur. Okay, let's see. The thing is, I'm not gonna say a slur. One, I'm live on Twitch. Two, I'm live on TikTok. Three, I'm live on YouTube. I'm not gonna say a slur. That's like the least I want to do. Yeah, you won't now. Okay. See, okay, you doing that makes it seem like I'm the type of person to say a slur. Thank you, Creme de la Crop, for liking the live. I appreciate that very much. But I'm not. I would never say a slur, even if you didn't redeem that. It wasn't an objective of mine. In fact, I quite literally just never would say that. At least not while I'm live. Like okay, let me clarify. I'm not gonna say it for my, like, I'm not gonna say any slur besides my own. But I'm also on live, so I won't say anything. Like, I won't say any slurs because I have slurs to say, but I'm not gonna say them because I'm live. And I was just telling you about how much I want to make money, and this is my desperate attempt at that, is trying to make some money. And I'm not British. Okay. So I thought that you just shortened. Thank you so much, Zay Morningstar, for following me on Twitch. Very much enjoy some people joining. Okay. There's a lot of people who are joining in on the TikTok live, but it's just like TikTok throwing people at me and then them like being like, I don't want to see this fucking live, and then leaving. A lot of my lives are just silent though. Also, hello, thank you. I might have called you a slur once, but literally you blocked me and banned me on all of your stuff. And then I asked you, hey, why'd you do that? And then you were like, because you called me a slur. And I was like, yeah, but I call all my friends a slur. And then you were like, yeah, that's what Evan says. And I was like, you know what? Completely fair and valid. I won't do that anymore. And genuinely, just after that, it just wasn't even an option anymore. So like, I've grown. If that helps. I'm definitely a changed person. And saying slurs is not even in my vocab. Well, okay, I can't say that. I have my own slur. But yeah. Yes. That works somewhat. I'm actually kind of glad that you guys can't hear the things I'm hearing. I'm not listening to anything right now. Because I ended up turning off the audio because I can't think and listen to music and talk at the same time. It's really overwhelming and overstimulating. But I'm kind of glad that Zomer came in. I'm not used to seeing you. It's been a very long time, Zomer. Can I do that? Actually, let me put it higher up. So it's like a curve in, down curve like that. It has been a while. I've not been using Twitch as much since Jimmy, and you don't stream. Okay, I don't know who the fuck Jimmy is. I'll be honest, I don't know who the fuck Jimmy is. Did I join? No, you can never join my live at a bad time. Never. Now, if for some reason we're talking shit about people, which I'm gonna be honest with you, we do often, especially when Zomer's here. It's hard for me not to talk shit about people because I'm talking shit about Zomer half the time. But oh yeah, I forgot about Jim. He doesn't go by Jimmy. That's why I was so confused. I love tea. Okay, good. You're gonna have a lot of it if you stay here. Genuinely, we do talk a lot of shit about a lot of people, but it's not talking shit so much as just speaking stories of what's happened. I'm not going to say any lies about people because that's fucked up. I'm going to spread a lot of what you have done or what you like have said and stuff like that. And I expect accountability, or I don't expect to see you. Simple as that. Same as it goes for me and all the people I know as well. Zomer has had their fair share of me being rude and offensive towards them, and they have like fought back against that, and I was like, okay, that's fair. There's a reason for you to do that, and I fully understand why you did that, and I'm going to atone for my actions by being a better person. And that's not a joke. I always talk shit about people, but some folk in this community call him different names, so it's just like Jimmy, Jamal, James. Yeah, communication is key. Communication is key. If you have an issue with me, you tell me. If you don't like something in my content, you tell me. If you don't like something in my content, but it's like me, like just leave. Like if you're saying, oh, I don't like the fact that you're a cat VTuber, kill yourself. I didn't say this. Hello. Oh my god, that was loud. I don't even know what happened. I didn't say that. Cut that out. Hold on, what happened? I heard a wow. You gotta chill, you might get banned. Yeah, that's why I was like, oh man, I can't believe I just said that. Thank you for catching me. I'm not used to being live. It's been a long time. I'm sorry, guys. Don't clip it. Okay, I heard it again. Okay, I figured out what it is. Trey10, thank you for sending me 2 and then 3 finger hearts, which I'm guessing in total is 5. Now, you don't have to do that. I do need money, but I'm not going to ask you, a person who has never seen me, seen my content, or even know who I am, to donate money. In fact, I would prefer if you just enjoyed my content, and if you don't enjoy my content, that's cool too. I just, I'll live and learn, and I'll grow from that. I've been just scrolling and gifting. You know what? If I had the kind of money to be just going into random people's lives and gifting them money, I probably would be doing that too. If you've got the money, man, go ahead and do what you do. Appreciate it. Appreciate the 5 finger hearts. IRL word ban any racist. Okay, so you keep doing this. You can't ban things I would never say. You can't ban slurs if I'm not going to ever say a slur on stream. You can't ban racist rhetoric on my stream if I'm not going to say racist rhetoric. It doesn't make any sense. You're making me seem like I'm a worse person than I am. I'm not rich. I've just a teen living with their parents, gives me random money. Okay, so don't do that. I'm telling you, as a 22-year-old who is working from job to job and struggling to save money right now, moving through different apartments, and I have roommates and it's a struggle for me. Don't give me your money. I budget very well. It's chill. I almost make. Okay, you make more than me. This is sad. You make more money than me at my than I do at my warehouse job that I'm a professional at or whatever. Don't send me money. Even if you do make that much money, even if you made twice as much of that money, don't spend it on me. I'm saying from personal experience that I used to be a kid and I used to do stupid stuff and just spend money wherever I could. And if I had known that saving your money is literally the best thing you can do, and I know I sound like a lame ass adult. You shouldn't spend your money. You should save it up and so you can buy yourself a house. I mean that so dead ass literally though. You need to save your money. It is not good to spend it because then you'll end up like me on the internet, hoping people will send you money on the internet. Zomer says, you just said it. Okay. You didn't put quotation marks around the phrase. So that wasn't the specific thing that was banned. If I stop talking, it's because I've fallen asleep. I'm Italian and I'm... Hold on. I'm Italian and black and I'm 19 and I don't have a job. Thank you for that. Trey says, I promise it's fine. I've been making 1K on my checks with no bills inside besides my vehicle. Okay. Cool. Save more of that money, and then I don't know, go for a career you might want. Use that money to get into a school that you might want to go to. I mean, if I were your age and I had that much money, I'd be spending it on a gaming setup so that I could try to do content creation. And even when I do start having bills, it's not going to be as crazy because I still have money spent, like saved up. If I didn't have to worry about bills right now, I'd be trying to upgrade my content as much as I could with the money I have. But currently, I'm just upgrading with no money, but with skill. Sometimes you don't need money to make your content better. Not that I'm saying that from experience, because my content's not that great, and I'm also broke, so it doesn't really matter. Zomer says, Mazzy is a great PSA of a lot of things not to be. Okay, so that's completely fair. It is completely true. Trey says, the setup isn't worth it for me. I'd much rather spend the $40 on TikToks rather than drop 3K for a half decent PC. So, and this is gonna sound like an ad, but it's not. Well, okay. So my PC, I have spent, since I got it, I spent a lot more, but when I first bought my PC, it was 2 monitors, a dual monitor mount, all the specs on my PC, which I won't get into, but there was, I didn't do a pre-build, I built it myself so I could learn how to fix it if something went wrong. I spent $1,500 on my entire setup. That includes all the peripherals, my gaming desk, and all that stuff. And by gaming desk, I mean a normal ass desk. And I didn't care for fancy gamer chairs. I was fine with a normal office chair. But yeah, so when I first got my setup, it was $1,500. I've been upgrading it since. I now have 4 monitors. Look at this. Hold on. Oh, that's not. Boom, 4 monitors. And if I decide to, oh, it's crazy. It doesn't show TikTok up there. Interesting. TikTok's not up there. Up here, there's TikTok, but you guys can't see it, and that's fine. There's nothing up here. YouTube, I have my drawings stuff. There's YouTube stream right here, and Overwatch, or not Overwatch, Jesus Christ, OBS. But I have 4 monitors now, which is good because that means I can see a lot more shit. All I do is play Roblox. Lol, no PC needed, to be honest, but your setup does sound nice. It's so nice. I probably shouldn't have spent all my money on it, but it's a really nice setup, and that's what I'm going to say, is it's a really, really nice setup, and I've spent so much money on it. So much. But I don't plan on spending much more until I can make money from it, because that was the biggest thing I wanted to make sure of, is not to hold on, I'm losing my train of thought. Okay, I am not gonna, I bought my PC with the intent of making money back from it, from doing content. And I don't plan on spending much more, as I have spent around $3,000 to almost maybe $3,500 on upgrading and fixing and moving it and getting a new stuff on it. But it's been years. It's been like 2 to 3 years, maybe 4 years. So it's not like it's upgrading constantly. It's just like over time. I'll buy a PS5. Okay, I'm gonna. I have my own opinions on the PS5 and also GTA 6, but I'll buy a PS5 for GTA 6. That's not about the most. That's about the most I'm willing to put out for gaming right now. That's completely fair. Especially if you pre-purchase it, it's gonna be, I think at least it's going to be worth it. But they're not coming out with a PC port until a year or maybe half a year afterwards, which I'm I'm going to be patient for that, and I won't be getting myself a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X or whatever the hell it is, because personally I'd rather just play it on my PC. $3,000 sounds on my price point. Maintenance upgrades, yeah. Again, after 4 years, it does get up there, but after you reach a certain point, it gets to where you don't really want to upgrade it or spend money on it, if that makes sense. Because where I'm at right now, I'm not going to be spending money on it. I don't need to. It's at a pretty good point, and spending more money on it would just be wasting money. Like, I have a Stream Deck. I have a capture card which is connected to my PlayStation, which is actually what you guys are hearing right now with the music, because that's not on my PC. That is fully on. Yeah, that is on my PlayStation, because I was like, I want to stream that audio, but I also don't want to listen to it, so I'm gonna play it separately. Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay, yeah. Let's do lower fluff, go down here and do these. Though if that's what you're going for, if you don't plan on spending much money on anything besides a new PlayStation, and like the new PlayStation games, honestly, kudos to you. That probably, if I was maybe 16, I'd probably be doing the same thing. But I think at my age, that's no longer appealing to me. Console games are just no longer appealing to me. And there's nothing wrong. Well, there's a lot of stuff wrong with console gaming, but it's not like I hate on console gamers much as like I know that there's a limit to what you can do on a console as opposed to what you can do on a PC. For one, without breaking my PC, without breaking a console, I can play modded versions of my games, and well, besides my last experience, get some games for free. Would that be? That's a lot. I don't want to put all that. I'm going to do this part though, because this looks nice. Alright, well, I'm gonna have a nice day. It's morning for me. I do appreciate you stopping by, Trey. Thank you so much for dropping in. Also, thank you so much again for your gifts. I really do appreciate them. I hope you have a great day or night, depending on where you're at. Yeah, you have a good man. Thank you again for the finger hearts. Really do appreciate that. You have a good one, man. Let's see if I can do this. This is the hard part, is trying to make it like... Actually, hold on, I have a great idea instead of doing all this. What we're gonna do... I shouldn't have done it on that one. Okay. This one's mid. That makes more sense. I might turn back on my podcast now since nobody's here to talk to me. Zolmer is asleep. Zay Morningstar is probably gone. And Trey has left. Ugh. What a burp. Oh, speaking of burp, I need a drink. I'm so thirsty. tummy. Okay. We do this, and then we move one to the right. Oh, okay. I forgot about the fact that it's mirrored. Okay, let's move it up. And then... this is so difficult. Okay, what we're gonna do, without looking like a complete idiot, there's probably an easier way of doing this. But to be fair, I'm gonna use the excuse that I am a struggling artist, and that I'm not a very good one. But here we go. We're gonna do this. Okay. And then we're going to copy, paste. We're going to bring this way and bring this up. We're gonna turn off these bangs so I can see it better. Okay, and then we're going to combine them. And we're going to erase this and then actually probably this side. And then what we're going to do, this is the fun part, is you copy and paste it again, and then you mirror vertical? No. Mirror horizontal. And then with the fact I will be using the other side as a reference. Looks about right. Okay, what we're going to do is going to be funny. So we're going to drop this one down. Okay, and then we're going to... Okay, that doesn't really help. We're going to mirror this horizontal. Okay, it doesn't look different at all. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. And then, since symmetry tool is on, we could clear this up if need be. Which actually, that should be perfect though now. This part. But that should be it. And then we turn this back off. But turn this on. And we go down to 2. Let's go back up here. Let's smoothly connect this. That looks about right, and then we can let the color go there. Go there. Excuse me. That little loop there is nice. I think I could have kept a loop, because it's not going to be moving around too much, because if it does, it's going to look weird. What we're going to do, copy and paste this one. We're going to take this one down to Bing's main. I'm going to press E, And then we're going to go up here, back to mid-fluff, and then delete these. So now, back to Banks main, and now it's incorporated. Since it won't be moving, there's no reason to separate it. Uh-huh. Okay. And then this looks stupid, but that's kind of on purpose. So tell me where this stuff's supposed to end. Uh-huh. The bottom part is kind of getting to me, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go onto Pinterest and we're gonna go look up some bangs. Probably some ones that I already have saved. Let's go to hair. The hardest part is trying to find a pen that makes sense without copying it exactly. Because this is where I got my original. Oh my god, that's so bright! Okay, it's dialed down. I think this is the original one I copied. You can even tell from like the specific like curves I have. But I've done it wrong, so it looks wonky. So I think it's just too thick. So we're going to do. I go to Bangs main, and we're gonna erase this. And I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more so I can see it better. But it looks way softer, or not softer, but slimmer, like this. Actually, more like this. Does that make sense? And I'll fix whatever up here. Okay, that looks a little better. Okay. That looks okay, right? My name is Andrew Dingus. Okay, hello, cool behavior too. It's a great name, Andrew Dingus. I feel like that reference. I feel like I remember that. Like there's definitely a reference there. But I don't remember what it's from. There's definitely a reference. Andrew Dingus. What the fuck is Andrew Dingus? I swear I know that one. I'm gonna go a little off script here actually. We're going to, because if we follow the bangs like down to the hair, it's gonna look wonky like it did before. So I'm going to go off this reference, which I've never done before. I'm really bad at referencing. We're gonna go off the reference a little bit. Like, we're gonna try to create the little loop that I saw before. I don't like that. Why does it do that? Okay. fuck was that? Also, if you're wondering, that is definitely my Minecraft gameplay. It is funny though, because it's my first and only hardcore world, and then I died, so it was not very good. I got like nowhere. I think I got maybe just like don't die. Okay, so it's not that easy. I've played Minecraft for years, but I've only, like, when I was younger, when the game first came out, it was like PlayStation 3 edition or whatever. Or that wasn't when it first came out, but that's what I used to play on. I grew up on Pocket Edition and whatnots, but it was way easier because I was just playing creative. Not that I was any good at building. In fact, I was probably one of the worst. I have never built a house. And I'm saying that because I still haven't like built a legitimate house, or at least one to my liking. Like since I've played Minecraft, and I've beaten the Ender Dragon a couple times, but never in like hardcore have I beaten the Ender Dragon, which was kind of the challenge of this video. But I never did it, and then I ended up just saving the video. I was like, oh, I'll just use this anyways. It's footage. That's not good. It's not the way I want it to be. Let's try this again. Boom. After, I think it's maybe been 10 to 12 years since I first started playing Minecraft. But I'm not sure because I'm pretty sure the game hasn't been out for 12 years. But I have played it for a very long time. This is really hard, just going off reference. That should be good. But I've never beaten the game legitimately. Like, I've played through creative and beaten it through that way. I did play once on console, and my goal was to do nothing but get all the achievements in the game, and that did include having to kill the Ender Dragon, and I did do that, and then respawned it and then killed it again, and then I also went to deal with the Wither and all that stuff. So I did all the stuff like a long time ago, but that was like maybe, I'm gonna make a rough estimate, maybe like 8 years ago. I don't know. Quick question: what horror mods do you recommend for Java? I don't play horror. It's not like I'm scared of it. It just isn't appealing to me. I've played a lot of mods, and I've played with a lot of like horror ones, and they're all just jump scares, which are kind of boring to me. So none really. Like, the one I actually do play with is mostly just zombie mods, to where I make it like you have to survive against the horde or whatever it is, and it's really fun because I do genuinely enjoy playing a mod pack that's nothing but surviving a zombie apocalypse, and then boom, like there's guns in it. I have done a lot of stuff in it, but it's horror mods don't get like the appeal that I'd like. Even if I just played this mod pack by itself, it wouldn't get to me. I would genuinely need to play something else with it, which in this one, it's not just the zombies. I also have create in it because I need something else to do, because I genuinely can't just play a horror. It's just not fun. I mean, you should try Stalkers. Like the what do you mean let me see actually. Let me see if I can find that. Let me just do singular because it's probably gonna be easier. Yeah, these, I've done them before, and they're just like guys, and they're quote unquote creepy. And yes, if you're playing alone and it's dark and it's late at night and you're just by you're not you're just playing normal Minecraft, but it's dark as fuck, and there's one of these guys around. It's a little spooky. I'll be honest. Have you? Don't cry. Oh, it's a mod pack. Okay. I've done Lost Cities. That's a pretty good mod pack. Whisperwood's boring. This was taken simple. I like that. Okay. This is Swamp. Block Swap I don't really like as a mod or even like a feature. I don't even use it in Terraria that much. No, I have not tried this. I will say that for sure. I have played with the Horror Elements mod. It's just loud. I have played with the Cold Sweat. The Man from the Fog I've played with. Not this one, not this one. I've definitely played with this one. It just doesn't. Do you try with your friends? I will. That's a great idea, actually. I will play a modded horror pack with my friends. We won't do a long series because that's the thing, is we get bored of it. Yes, it's scary for the first couple times, but then it becomes annoying where it's like I'm just trying to build a house now, and it's no longer it's no longer scary anymore. It's just annoying, and that there's a creature trying to constantly kill us, or there's a jump scare every 5 seconds when I'm trying to do something. So it's like, it's good for a horror game when you just want to play a horror game, but in that case, there are other games meant for that. There are actual horror games, like Overwatch. Oh, shit's scary. No, yeah, there's probably not jump scares. I don't. Jump scares are what's boring to me, which is why I don't like horror movies that do jump scares, which is why horror movies like Obsession was really good to me. Put this up here. I don't think I even play a lot of horror games. Phasmophobia I wouldn't even classify because it's more of like a detective game, and there's quote unquote horror. Let's see what else I have. Damn, I really just... Macabre was good, but it's more of a multiplayer game. And then again, it's... What's the point of doing all the stuff if you're just playing a horror game and then that's it? Again, horror games get old, which is why usually they have stories built into them, because otherwise it's just jump scares and that's it. Or it's just scary music, or horse.jar. That sounds ominous. Interesting. Let me pull it up. You've got me. I'm supposed to be drawing right now, and this is supposed to be my productive time. And you're you're making me. Well, you're not making me, but it is funny though that I'm opening up Minecraft and Steam and all this other stuff. I haven't done gaming content a bit. Horse.jar. Draw in Minecraft then? I'm not gonna draw in Minecraft. What do you mean draw in Minecraft? This guy. Let's see.
Previously. What's up, guys, today we're gonna be playing a mod pack that I made almost 10 years ago. The actual hell is that? Yo! Why is there a timer on my screen? Yo! Oh my god! Okay, I only have 5 minutes to find him. I'm gonna go in spectator mode.
That's cheating.
Wait, how does he see me? How does he see me? Wait, how does he see me? How does he see me? No! What the heck? I'm back? Wait, none of the trees are destroyed. Did it reset the world? What the? Player enclosed horse. Player enabled cheats. What? Penalty? New tasks added? Oh, it's because I broke the rules from the book. Oh god, there's new tasks now. Wait, no. What if I just don't play the game? What?
Oh, okay.
I can't leave.
So there's...
Oh my god.
That's funny.
That's
really cool, actually.
Where'd the horse go?
Where'd the horse go? Peter, the horse is here.
Oh, there's the pig with the saddle again. Okay, I think the world did reset. Are the rules different? Do not ask why it is here. Do not enclose it. Let it observe when the time comes. Blah 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 blah. Many visits, many saddles. I think that's different. Why does it say many visits and many saddles? Last time it was only 3. No, quit staring at me. Okay, I'm just gonna go get wood again. Yo! Oh no, 30 minutes, saddle it!
Bro, it's right there.
Okay, it was just like last time. I gotta saddle the horse.
Yeah, it's right there.
Where's the horse at?
Bro, you just looked at him.
Show himself. Okay, I'll just gather resources like normal.
Okay. Was that not the horse? Okay. So I have two different chats I'm looking at, so I'm gonna say what both of you guys are saying. Funky on TikTok is saying low-key scary and funny. I tried the mod and let's say I soul almost left me. Pretty sure you meant to say my soul almost left me. And then Twitch chat Cool Beaver 2 says, I don't know, I just peed myself, so scary. And no, it's not about the horse. Yeah, I could tell you meant my soul. That is that's a funny ass that's a funny ass mod. I don't think that's another thing where it's like I have to play with friends, but sometimes my friends aren't in the mood for Minecraft or in the mood for horror Minecraft specifically. Sometimes it's just not a Minecraft day. You can get the drawing. I will. I'm gonna show you guys my mod pack that I've been playing actually, because you've brought me up to Minecraft. It might take a little bit to load. It is a pretty big mod pack. And if you hear a lot, it's because it's loud, and there's a lot. In this mod pack, there's a lot. A lot of the mods that you saw in the other ones were in this, because I personally like realism in mine. Oh, big Cool Beaver, thank you so much for following me on Twitch. I'm going to be honest, I know what's lagging. It's because of TikTok. TikTok has the biggest issue with streaming for some reason. I'm going to actually turn off this video because it's doing that. TikTok has the biggest issue when it comes to streaming, which is why I would rather do it through their encoder, but they don't let you do that until you have a specific amount of followers and whatnot. So if you don't, you have to use their actual studio, which is stupid. Anyways, okay, yeah, see, that's terrible. I'm going to turn off my shaders really quick and all that stuff. Actually, let me turn this down too. And it's crazy because my PC is really good and it shouldn't be dealing with all this. It's just TikTok being stupid. Bring it down to 8. You know what? Yeah, let's turn off the shaders. I don't need them right now. Okay, running way better. Okay, so we got. Well, let me first of all show you my skin. I've got like a motorcycle helmet on, and a vest. I've also, like, under it, I've got my outfit with my walkie-talkie on me. Hello, anybody there? Talk to me? Nobody, because I don't have anybody to connect to. In this menu, I have my diet menu, which means I have to actually eat. Thank you, I made the skin myself. It took me a long time. I have to actually eat specific foods, and I can't just eat whatever I want. This is my little bunker. I just started making it. Pumpkin pie. There's a little bone draw here. I don't know if it's daytime. It's daytime. The bunker I've made. I'm still setting up, so there's some stuff out here still being done. I have to have basically every type of food, every type of plant, because if I don't, I just will starve, and that's not what I want. There's physics in this game, but there's not like super crazy ones where if I break something, it's everything else is going to drop under it. Loki thinks, no, it's not you. It is a stream, and it is because I'm streaming to Twitch, to YouTube, and TikTok all at the same time. So that's the issue. But don't worry, it's not much. So I'm gonna get back to drawing anyways, because it's going to be lagging. This is a big mod pack. On my screen it's not lagging, but it will be on OBS Studio and TikTok. Anyways, here's what my farm looks like. You know what? Because it's gonna lag anyways, I might as well show you guys what it looks like pretty. Okay, give it some time. Yeah. This is what it looks like. Okay, you're lagging bad. There's like texture and stuff into this shit. It is really in depth. My shadow is like perfectly exactly what I look like. Here's my little chicken coop, which I keep for the chickens because I need a lot of eggs. And it's enclosed from every angle because foxes and weasels exist and they will try to kill my chickens, and I don't really want that. I have a mini setup here, which is where I keep all my stuff. Nothing sorted because I haven't finished the inside of the bunker yet. And I just started this like the day before. I don't like this guy. I need a lot of wood because it's easier to get wood from charcoal than it is to get from like mining it. So, yeah. What else can I really show you guys? I mean, there's guns. Oh yeah, okay, I forgot that happens when I pull out a gun for the first time with the shaders on. Ignore that. I promise it'll go away. 3, 2, 1. Okay. When the first time you load up a gun while there's distant horizons and also shader packs on, it glitches out a lot. But this is what a gun, like, it's pretty good. The guns are pretty accurate. They do a whole lot of damage. I also have a knife here just in case it gets serious. I don't know how loud this is gonna be, so prepare your ears, I guess. Where's that villager? Or the traveling merchant? Okay. Okay, that's how laggy it is. It's their bodies flop down to the ground and then they disappear. That's another one. That's another lead. Free for me. And then that guy too, because I don't like. Oh wait, he drops money. Oh, that's not real money. It's just decorations. I don't want decorations. I want real money. Oh yeah, there's real money in this as well. There's a lot of stuff. I won't get into it a little bit. Maybe later when I decide to actually want to get into this again. But yeah, it's Minecraft. Let's get back to the art. We could turn the video back on TikTok so they can actually have something to look at because everybody on TikTok is brain rotted. Yeah. Okay. Okay. How do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? I think that's fine, actually. We'll keep it that. This is difficult to figure out. I think that's good. Okay, and then we'll do. I want to leave a shadow right here without. How do I do this? I could just start doing the top ones, but I want to figure out how to do the bottom ones. I'm stealing your skin now. No! No, not my skin. It didn't. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. It didn't take that long. It's a lot of like. This is the skin I started with, and then I literally just tore up the clothes and erased it. But it's not like. What do you call it? It's not complicated. There's not a lot of like shading to it. It's a lot of solid color, so you can steal it. it might be on my Skindex account if you can find that. I'm not gonna put it down here, but if you find it, you will see my skin. I want to start making Minecraft skins, but I'd rather focus on like the art that I'm already doing. Oops. There you go. Okay. Hold on. I labeled it wrong. That's why. Let's take some color from this guy. And then let's turn off this one. And then we'll do... Which this one ring? Copy paste. Bring this. I'm going to show you a cool trick. Easiest way to do this so you don't have to actually redraw the lines or try to fill them in. Or you could just have a better device than me, because sometimes that works too. Wait for it to load. Huh. It's taking a little longer than I'd like. Oh, that's because it's on erase. I'm stupid as hell. There we go. Control E. Bring this back down to here. So now it exists in one plane. And do this. And do boom. Now I can take the brush and go in and fix any of the small crevices. Which there will be a lot of, because I like my pointies. Boom. See? Perfect. Okay. Now if we take off this and we go to here, turn this one on and this one off. We'll do the same thing here because it'll take longer to do it that way than it would to just do it the easy way. Well, this is not the easy way, it's just faster. Actually, it might not be faster, I just think it's a little bit more delicate and careful. But I also kind of like the process. It makes sense to me. I like my process. I think it's crazy that I have YouTube Music Premium, but I don't have YouTube Premium. actually looks nice and looks like mandibles. Don't think they're supposed to look like that exactly. Thank you, Bo, for liking the live. This is difficult. I don't even know what that message is. Oh, you got the cool emotes. I forgot I had those. I will be making them better as they're terrible right now. my god, that looks like the same color. I did the wrong color. Okay. Okay. Oh my. Okay, buddy, I'm not reading that. Well, it's because I'm big with you. Okay, buddy. You're so funny. I bet you're like 12 or some shit. Hello, GW. Thank you very much for liking the live. How was your day? My day has been pretty decent. I got off from work about 4 hours ago and have started drawing. So far, where we're at is I've got my hair basically finished. It's for my character. But I need to do the ears now. Thank you very much. But I do have to finish up the ears. I want to at least finish the ears before I go to sleep. Thank you again for liking the live. But yeah. So, I'm trying to get these ears to be done, because as soon as these ears are done, I can end stream and go to bed. Because I really don't want to be up right now. I'd rather be asleep. It'd be more comfy. But we're almost done anyways. Oh, I hope so too. I really do. Because if I don't, I'll cry and I'll have a bad day tomorrow. And by tomorrow, I mean technically today. I go now, go look at the area. Alright, goodbye. Thank you so much for dropping in. Thank you again for the likes. There's not any air burning.